Hello, my loves. So I had contemplated having my first video back just be the pick a card. And then I was sitting here and I was trying to journal, and Spirit just kind of moved me to say, you know what? Talk a little bit, reconnect. And so that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to talk and reconnect just a little bit. Over the past 9 months, my life has changed in ways that I never could have imagined. I never would have imagined. My family went through upheavals in ways that played off of every childhood wound pattern I had ever had. And I understood because within 2 weeks of me walking away, I received a phone call that irrevocably changed our lives. And it didn't stop there. I had one daughter that got lost to drugs and chaos, and the way that my family operated broke down, and I had revelations about the ways in which I was raised that were not healthy. And from there, it continued to grow. And when we go through these times, when we go through these awakening moments, they can be painful, they can be scary. And I understood more fully why I had that strong intuitive knowing that I needed to walk away. Because where I was not able to be of service to anyone, barely even to myself. In the beginning of the year, I began to work out a lot. I lost a lot of weight, and I started training for a 5K, and it was going wonderfully until more things started breaking down in my environment, and then my body started reacting. And the reality of my Ehlers-Danlos diagnosis really slammed into me quite unavoidably, I'll say. Over the summer, I took on many projects. I started renovating my home. I started landscaping my yard, working in nature, working in the natural energy flow of my home, and I was on a roll, and then my body again started breaking down. I now am about 2 weeks out from starting physical therapy because I have severe tendon issues in one of my elbows. I have an Achilles injury on my left side, and on my right side I have torn multiple ligaments, and they have found a tumor in my foot. It does look to be benign, but we are trying to be as safe as possible. Now, I share this with you guys because it means that me coming back may be put off and slower than what I would like, because I know that there's at least one surgery in my future. But I also share this with you because we are in times of change. And there are many readers and intuitives and psychics and mediums. There are many astrologers out there talking about these times of change, and we can all try to fathom what it's going to be, but not a single one of us genuinely know what the change is that is coming. It's not for us to know. There's upheaval in the world. There's chaos. There's terrifying moments of everything going on all at once, and we can get overwhelmed by this. I get overwhelmed by this. And all we can do is work to navigate our way through it. Right now in my life, I find myself having a much smaller circle than I once did. I have found that when I sat back and allowed Spirit to show me the things that I was refusing to see, that the pain of those revelations needed to be felt. That is one of the number one lessons that I have learned over the past 9 months. It's pain demands to be felt. Suffering demands to be acknowledged. Struggle demands to be faced. And we do that in our own unique ways. I got caught up in trying to fix things for myself, fix things for my family, fix things for all of you, trying to leave a lasting impression and leave a mark. And the problem that I had was that all of you at this channel have in so many ways told me how important I am in your life and how meaningful and impactful I have been. And I couldn't allow that into my heart, into my soul. I wasn't able to fully receive it because I wasn't able to fully receive myself in my own way. I lived most of my life being the scapegoat in my family. And it was really hard to come to that realization that I kept trying with my family to be loved. And it was, I want to say, a few months back when my husband looked at me and he had this sad expression on his face and he said, "I am sorry that you feel like you have had to justify your existence for so long." And I never understood that it was not a normal thing. I didn't understand that the reaction of, when I was a kid, I'd always say, "I wish I was never born," that wasn't a normal feeling for people to have. I didn't understand those things because no one had ever told me. My family had never tried. And it wasn't until August 2nd of this year, that my life and my connection to my family changed in ways that it hit the point of no return. August 2nd, my aunt was leaving her house and crossed the highway and was hit by a semi and killed. And my aunt was the last person living in my family who saw me for me, who knew me for me, who loved me for me, and who accepted me for me, who had the same kind of gifts as me and experiences and was able to bridge that gap. And once she was gone, it was like the soul light was taken. Less than 1 year after my grandmother passed, my aunt passed, and I found this overwhelming feeling of I don't know where I belong anymore. I don't know that I belong anywhere anymore, and it has been hard for me to find my way back. And then all of a sudden, it was here. And I got this huge perspective shift because I've had so many people reach out concerned, and I have not known how to talk, how to share, how to express any of this. But you all give me a place to belong. My kids and my husband give me a place to belong. And that is something that I will forever be grateful for. Moving forward, my intentions here are simply to create, to connect, and to give us all this one area to belong. No matter how it goes, I want you all to know the depth of my gratitude for all the love that you guys have always shown me, and for helping me learn how to receive it in a way that is more fulfilling, more meaningful, more impactful. I don't know any further than that where this path is leading me. I feel like I am the child putting my hand in Spirit's hand and saying, lead me, guide me, teach me, show me the way. And I pray that you all are helped in some way through this all. From my heart to yours, thank you. I will be filming soon. I will see you guys with the next pick a card reading. And I want to say thank you again. I love you all. Bye.